Hi guys, it's Angela from Panda Kisses, and we're going to make Parker on the Porch's wristlet. I have the 5x7 size. You can do 5x7 or 6x10. The 5x7 doesn't fit around your wrist, but the 6x10 one does. And I'll show you the difference when we're done. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have one sheet of tearaway on my 5x7 hoop, and I'm going to go ahead and do step one, which is the placement stitch. There's your placement stitch. That just shows you how big of a piece of fabric you need to put down. So I'm going to use this vinyl right here, and I'm just going to make sure that I have it completely over all my placement stitches. You can go ahead and tape this down, and then you go ahead and stitch step two, which is going to stitch all the details. So make sure you have the color in that you want to show all this cute detail. Okay guys, this is what it looks like after it stitches the detail. Now you're going to go ahead and flip your hoop over onto the back side, and you're going to take another piece of fabric, whatever you want it to be. It can be a different color or whatever. I'm using the same color, and you're just going to make sure you cover up this whole placement stitch as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down, and then I'm going to just tape it so it stays. And I'm just using Scotch tape here. Nothing special. Okay, now I'm just going to bring it back to the hoop, and we're going to go ahead and stitch the next step. Okay, we're back on our hoop, and all of it's on. I made sure that my putting on my hoop didn't mess up where my vinyl's sitting, so I'm good. So we're going to go ahead and do the last step, which is step three, which is basically going to go ahead and tack these two pieces together. I'll come in, it's going to finish like the outline stitches. I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off my hoop because we're done stitching. I'm going to take off all my stabilizer. You can just cut here if you want. You don't have to take the stabilizer off, but then I find that I can still see my stabilizer. And when it's cut, I can't get to it. It's so small. So I like to pull it from the beginning. Okay, then you're just going to take some scissors. Take my tape off. And you're just going to cut around your stitch lines. Without cutting your stitch lines, but cut as close as you want to get. Now these have to fit into hardware, so you're gonna not want to leave a huge amount of space because then it will show over the hardware. Okay, that's all there is to it. There's the back, what the back looks like. There's what the front looks like. So you go ahead and you should have this hardware right here. Jen has a link to it in the listing of the design where you can get these, and there's different sizes. She made these the 1 inch and the 1.25 inch, so they should coordinate with that. But what you're gonna do next is you're just gonna fold it over. You're gonna get it where you want, like this. Now, if you like one side better than the other, you probably, this is considered the back because it has the two metal insert things. This is considered the front. So keep that in mind. I've placed mine wrong a couple times already because I wasn't paying attention. Now, I always kind of, there are special tools, and she linked the tools, but you can just use like pliers or needle nose pliers, and I kind of use a towel just so I don't scratch up the hardware. I always kind of make it smaller from the beginning, so it's kind of more the right size to begin with. I don't close it all the way, but I get it a little closer because it tends to move around on you. But anyways, you just fold it in half. You just line it up all the way to the back like that. Make sure your edges are where you want them. And then I go ahead and put the towel back on. And then you just squeeze. It's really easy to do. So there's that. And then I kind of turn it to the side. And I squeeze from both sides. Come over here. Oops, it's moving. There are special pliers that have like rubber on it so it doesn't bend these or scratch them, I guess. I might invest in those if I make a lot of these, but pliers, just regular pliers or needle nose pliers work too. You just need something strong enough to close it. I'm just making sure it's all the way closed. Okay, so there we go. Okay, guys, sorry, my dog was barking. We got a new puppy and he can't be controlled yet. So anyways, this is what it looks like. It's super fast, super easy. It comes with the little jump rings right here. And you can put them on several different ways. So like on this bag, I went ahead and did fold over elastic and put the ring on this. And then when I made this, it hooks on. So this is one that I did. And I did this with fabric. I kind of just did it. I'll try to do a tutorial on this. Right now, I just did the vinyl one. The tutorial on this, I really just did this over kind of like bias tape. I like made the right measurements and I did bias tape. And so you could get the clean folded edges with fabric. I kind of was winging it, so I don't really have anything written down or anything to do as a tutorial yet, but I'll try to do a tutorial on the fabric because it looks really cute when you can match your fabric. So there's that way where you can hook the ring to your bag and then you just can switch these in and out. The other thing I did is if you didn't like the ring, you can directly attach your hardware to it so you don't have to have a second ring. Now you can't change this anymore. This is the one that's going to stay on it. The other thing is I did the hardware wrong. See how this is the front of my bag, but it's showing the two little things. So that's why I was trying to point out there is a front and a back to this hardware. And pay attention when you do it because mine is backwards. I mean, I guess it's okay. But this actually fits your wrist. This is the bigger one, the 6x10 one. It fits your wrist. This is the difference in sizes between the 5x7 and the 6x10 ones. You can see the difference. Okay. So you can hook it directly on here. I just did this instead of putting the ring on. I didn't have this part on yet. I just hooked this to the fold over elastic in my bag. And then once the bag was done and I flipped it, then I attached this is how I put this on directly. And then this, I just did the ring when I was doing the bag. And then you can take this on and off. The thing that's nice about doing the ring is you can take it on and off and do different ones. So that is pretty much it for this. It's super easy. So I can show you, there's this bag. I kind of made it for this one. And so it's just a ring. So you just take it. There's a right and wrong, okay. And you can so we just made that. And now it's a cute little clutch with a wristlet for it. So let me know if you have any questions. I will post this video so you guys can get started on the vinyl. And then I'll put it in my to-do list to do a tutorial on the fabric one. But if you're familiar with bias tape at all, I pretty much just did it like bias tape. And then I put vinyl in the inside so it had more stability. If you wanted to do fabric in the outside and the inside, so you're going to do double bias tape basically in here, I probably would do fusible interfacing because it's going to be really flimsy. The thing that makes this not flimsy is that I used vinyl on the inside. But there you go. Hope that helps. Hope the tips help and enjoy. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Please post it. We love to see what you make.